Well, welcome into a Squad Ops One Live event. Today we have Operation Hidden Flurry. It's on Balaya. It's on Balaya. Been a hot minute since we played a map on Balaya. I gotta say, man. I'm kind of looking forward to it. Should be cool. We're gonna be following U.S. It's a U.S. mechanized assault on a Russian position. Madness is about to happen. Thanks for joining me on bcarr. We are going to be getting started very shortly here. We're gonna be following US. Here's what's going down. So, Hidden Flurry is a mechanized assault south to north on a Russian position. In the north, Fox 7 is the Nikola Upper part of the map. That is where a bunch of reservists are sitting there on their hands, generally doing things like drinking vodka, abusing their ration, and I guess making lighting things on fire and blowing things up in the fields, in the forests of Balaya. Of course, they must mobilize and do things. That is what's happening very shortly. They've just gotten the word at the last moment that a mechanized column from the United States is moving through the area. They've been told to stand their ground. They have been sent a rapid reaction force of a BMP, along with some heavier firepower than your standard squad. A little bit more to go around in that squad as far as equipment or specialized equipment. Anywho, before we get into a lot more details about what each side is going to be, let's talk about who's doing what. Tonight for US, starting on US first, US is going to be in blue for this operation. Bump commanding with Ronan, Nasty Nate, Mighty, and D-Leak on Russia. Sugart commanding Russia this round. They'll be in red. With Dorf, a rather Scottish chap, the Harv, and Clay. US loadouts, as you can see on the screen here, for each squad. 2 ARs, 1 lat, 1 medic. They also have 2 engineers, full of platoon, and crew as needed because they have quite a bit to play with as far as vehicles. They got a Striker. They got a Mat V tow. They got 2 of them, actually. They get 2 Mat V 50 cals, and they get 2 Mat V 240 Bravos. Lots of things to play with. And guess what? They're all woodland themed. Matter of fact, I give you all a little sneaky peek right here. Couple of the open top variants. There's one of the 50 cals. And there's the tow launcher variant. Look at that guy. He thinks he's in a forest, but he's sitting on a road. You got 2 of them. And they also got a Striker. I'm assuming they'll use this guy right here because it's in the front of the column. So, that's what the US are going to work with. Let's take a look-see at what the Russians have. The Russians have 2 different types of squads. They'll have a mechanized squad starting at their main, which is the northern side of the map. They'll have a mechanized squad. That squad is 1 SL, 1 FTL, 1 AR, 1 lat, 1 medic, and 2 crew for the BMP. They have a BMP 2 at their disposal. Reservists are stationed at Fox 7. Reservists are 1 SL, 2 FTL, 2 AR, 1 lat, 1 medic. And they have a Logi with 500 ammo, 1500 build. And they're allowed to build fortifications at Nikola Upper. There is one rule for Russian reservists they're not allowed to proceed south of the 8-9 line. So on your map, you see the where it turns from blue to not blue. That is the furthest south the Russians may move. Unless I'm completely missing that. Nope, that's right. They can't move south of the 8-9 line. And I believe there's normal restrictions like bridges and stuff like that for vehicles on US. I believe infantry do not have any restrictions as far as movement. Aside from the Russian reservists, which is basically like 3 of the 4 squads for Russia. US will be starting at their main here in the southwest portion of Belaya. Players getting into position right now. Very shortly, we'll be getting underway here. Gonna go ahead and for you guys back over. Turn some audio on. It's windy. This stuff happens. We're taking a look at the map right now, just trying to figure out what's actually happening, because Lord knows. Big shrug. Something's going on. You can see F7 here. And you also see the Logi and the transport that Russia have to use for reservists. The FOB creation point has been marked. Doesn't appear that the FOB has actually been built yet. There we go.
Come on, in the house. Delta, don't go in the house. Get in the house right now, Delta.
I will drive. I can drive.
No, wait, Cody. Cody,
Yeah, what's up?
do you want to drive or do you want me to drive?
I don't want to drive.
Alright, fuck, fine.
I
Want me
will
to fucking drive?
Who will drive? You will drive?
I will
Raptor?
drive.
Fulcrum will drive, Boogie. Fulcrum.
Fulcrum would assign another person in your fire team to gun then.
Oh, is it Delta that's doing the MRAP thing?
That's what we're discussing right this second.
Oh. Crystal, you're gunning.
Alright, there you go.
Okay.
And then that
Spicy
leaves me
squad
left
leadership.
Get in here.
As infantry.
I ain't
I'm-
squad leading, I'm
Boogie's-
FTLing.
Sweet.
Boogie's the worst FTL.
Yeah, that's it.
Alright, boys, so here's how it works, okay?
Alright.
So, Fulcrum,
Oh,
Crystal,
jeez. Oh, my
you two are gonna
God.
be in the M240
Dear
Bravo.
God almighty.
Play very passive.
Um,
You guys not kill any of the vehicles.
Our
you
sock
guys will
skin.
barely be able to kill
I don't know. It's a woodland skin.
you're used to
Woodland skins all around. All the U.S. forces have woodland skin.
Pretty simple. I'm gonna be with. I actually don't know. I'll just be with whoever this is.
Give me a
First
high
side,
five.
I'll be with you.
Yeah.
Wait, Jimmy, how much ammo do you have on your M24? How much ammo? Hey,
Everyone get around him.
are
Keep him in
you
here.
spraying
Keep him
prayer,
in here.
or
He has
you-
a shovel. He's not one of us. One of us. One of us.
All right, casual bullying.
One of
That's
us.
fine.
One of us.
Squad leads over here talking. Looks like we might be having a live time about 3.5 minutes away.
I don't want to take that.
Okay, how about 7 bucks on Steam?
Why? No.
I thought you were gonna say.
No, only SFOD and MARSOC use M81. I'm assuming M81 is the uniform standard of camouflage that's being used
Now
right
imagine
now.
firing right now. Imagine the blast. Would that hurt or just tickle a little bit?
Hey, can y'all hop off the tank?
Sorry. The tank's cool.
Appreciate
I like tank.
What do you want?
Got my money?
I mean, it does look nice, but we won't be using it tonight.
Boogie's looking for his money.
Lyman, you got my money?
How may I take your order?
What
What's
money?
going on?
What money?
Where's modern?
I want a double cheeseburger.
I am
Hold the lettuce.
Okay.
99 cents.
who wants me?
I need 2
I want
number
it.
nines. A number 9 large.
I'm
going up the hill.
I want some watermelon. Watermelon?
wondering where you were.
Did Boogie say
okay.
he's selling
Watermelon.
Boogie nades?
You're my
Yeah,
buddy,
you
right,
want
modern?
one?
Yes,
I'll give you an Oogie Boogie.
The ammo back.
Oogie.
I'm not allowed though.
Can you tell Lima Bean 60
Dark
hertz is
milkshake,
better?
Where have you been, my friend?
I don't know. Well, let's see what he says here.
Overtime?
It's
Damn
better
right,
than
it's
yours.
better than yours. Oh no.
Is teach you, but I have
They
to
pay
try.
me more there, so it's worth it.
Oh, here we go.
I'll catch you.
Hey, Lima Bean.
Hardcore.
No.
Hey, Lima Bean.
Jump.
Oh, it's not okay.
Do it.
Is that paying attention?
We got him.
Crowd surfing.
Lima Bean, someone in chat tells me to tell you that 60 hertz is better.
60 hertz or no hertz.
Fucking.
I'm gonna do a flip. Are you ready?
Now you have to provide
I'm gonna
context.
do a flip.
You see, I can't provide context. Or else it wouldn't be stream friendly.
Alright, well,
360
Thank you, Matt.
okay.
Hey, Maddox.
360 no.
I'm sorry, dude.
I'm good,
Maddox.
Hey, Robert. Change your name.
Why? Why?
Oh,
do you
I love how the
start
Maddox
your
already
game
over
name?
here because he
No.
sees what's going on.
What is going on? I hope we get a briefing soon.
Why do you want to kiss me?
Shenanigans continue. Looks like Lena Woodland from the 90s.
Hi, Daniel.
Well, yeah, that makes a lot of sense, Redleg.
Engineer kit.
Squad isn't meant to be cutting edge modern. My interpretation. Oh, it's Cyclone that asked me to do that. Man, I need to get new glasses, man. I actually need to just turn up the text size on my iPad. Maybe not have it sit like 2 feet away from my, like 3 feet away from my face. It's more like 2 feet away. Like 2.5. Whatever. It's still small. Fix that. Text size all the way up. And of course, Twitch chat doesn't actually do that. Thanks, Twitch. We got a good chat client. I don't know why I'm using this. Why don't I just use IRC? That's what I should do. Stand by. Excuse me. Just gonna use IRC.
We don't have time. We have like less.
I don't know why I even bother using the chat client for Twitch in the app. Should just pay attention and just use IRC. Alright, where's my IRC client? Looks like we'll be getting a brief here shortly. We'll zoom on down and take a listen. But that over there. Twitch. We're connected. Console. Join. Squad Ops. Ta-da! And we hear in chat. See how much easier that is? Alright. Raptor Force gets run over. Looks like there are some people already in there.
Welcome, guys.
We're gonna listen to Bump's briefing here.
Battalion has tasked us to secure the village in Foxtrot 7. We're ahead of the rest of the battalion, and we need to secure this village. There is nobody there except for one single squad that's been sitting there for a while. They do have reinforcements coming in from the northeast, but we're going to see if we can get there before them. So what's going to happen is we're going to load as many people as we can in the vehicles we have, and we're going to be moving to the vehicle pickup mark. So we're going to be moving as many people in the vehicles we have and dismounting there, and then we're going to be moving on to the hilltop just north of that. We're going to stand by there, make sure we can get all of our infantry to that location, and then we're going to stand by. Ronin's squad. That is all 3 squads except for Ronin's. Lima, shut the fuck up. Lima, shut the fuck up. We can hear you from over here. I'll say it to your face. Anyway, so we do that. All the squads.
Oh my god,
once we get there,
language.
once everybody's there, we'll be moving.
This is hilarious, actually.
Alright, so once we get there onto the hill, we're gonna secure the ridge just north of that, and we're gonna stand by. Mighty Squad will wrap around towards that striker mark and move in through the ditch and secure the village, while the other 2 squads provide base of fire with the support of the striker. Once Mighty Squad makes it in, everybody else will follow and secure that town. Ronin's squad has a blank check. They're gonna do what they need to do to eliminate that BMP so it doesn't fuck us up. That's all we gotta go. Get to your vehicles. Let's go. Hoorah!
Nightmare.
What?
All right, so there we go.
I'm in the wrong one.
Shenanigans incoming. They're gonna move as many people as they can in all the vehicles.
If you're a
Interesting.
driver in any of the vehicles, this is the route.
Oh, let's look at this route real quick. All right.
Fulcrum, I'll guide you on that
Pretty
route
standard.
while we're
I
driving
guess
back.
that's the drop-off point they want to use. Maybe no. Maybe
Thanks,
this is
Fulcrum.
the drop-off point they want to use in Fox 6.
Not a 50 cal.
Or maybe that's the Russian
No, it's
drop-off point. I don't know. Big shrug.
Yeah,
Hopefully
rest
we'll
are
get a
around
lifetime and move out here shortly. Oh, hey, look at that. We're live with round 1 of Operation Hidden Flurry. And there's almost all sorts of collisions here. One of the MRAPs have almost run into the striker. And we do have a split. So it looks like the tow MRAPs are heading to the north. 50 cal MRAPs behind the striker. And it looks like they're missing a couple MRAPs here. Yeah. Sorry, Matt V's. Hidden McFlurry would be delicious mission. That's a firm. That's actually 100% a firm, although, I don't know. We're gonna get off topic, we're gonna get off topic. If you're gonna get ice cream from McDonald's, you're just getting the milkshake. If you're not getting the milkshake, you're doing it wrong, you're spending too much money. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Farside is, living his best life. You spin me right round, baby, right round like a record, baby. Woohoo! Now that is unfortunate. We're getting a little closer to the lines here. Looks like some guys have dismounted. Striker is still moving out. Now the Russians have deployed some guys. They can't cross this 8-9 line. But that's not to say they aren't going to get close. Machine's broke. Can I get you a Coke? Nope. That's when I leave McDonald's and I find a Hardee's. Oh, I think a vehicle just tried to push it. So the MRAP's going to... The MATVs are going to try to help each other here. Standard stuff. The BMP is coming down. It's crossing the 4-5 line right now. The MATV tows are actually... this could be an interesting little push here. They're going to have to be careful. There's not a lot in the way of... anti-tank for the Russians, but it's still possible for these things to get tagged here. We're watching Appa's shoulder right now, and we're gonna go ahead and grab a seat.
Biker, can you go ahead and hit our vehicle so we can get off the rock?
And get the get some command comms going here. I wonder if this guy sees anything. It's so weird, too. These things are basically transports. Like, they're so expensive to fire the tows. They have such limited ammunition. You have to treat them as transports.
Well, alright, we're just listening.
Solid copy if you need to.
You either treat them as transports or you're using them to only hunt for the BMP.
They're gonna roll down the eastern side of the map for the vehicle.
So they're going to be set up here at the bridge.
Striker, yeah, Striker's good to go where it's going.
Infantry dismounted. So they're keeping the tow launcher manned. Mark S.
Make sure Oddball just goes to the top of the hill so he can drop his guys, because we're just gonna ditch that vehicle out there.
Russians holding a pretty solid line here. So there's a fire team pointed out here, pushed out here. Looks like a secondary part of the fire team is north with 2. One has the entire squad here, I suppose. And Pony's bringing everybody along in the BMP. The strikers actually pushed up pretty far.
No, we're ditching those vehicles. They're just dead weight for infantry, so have full ditch it.
Oh, interesting idea there. I heard the word that they're gonna ditch it. The tow MRAPs,
Nate, same with your guy.
I think, is what they just said. Or they're gonna ditch the 50 cows? Pony looks like they've dropped infantry off and around H5.
Yeah, I'm thinking if we can get up on the other ridge line, real close to town, it'll be a really good overall position because then we'll have them in squad 1 and squad. And we can just be like,
yeah, like move north up that next hill.
yeah, like move across the road, but like go up.
Actually,
Is that like?
Let me make a
frozen or
couple
not? I
audio
forget.
changes
I'm
real
not
quick.
really sure.
I think we should just go on the road, be safe. I don't know, because it says vehicles must.
Alright, 1, are you staged?
Oh, it looks like some fire going on here.
The tracker's ready.
I just got smoked. Alright. North of me, east of the striker. The striker. East, they're on the hill.
Uh-oh. They're taking a shot at the striker. And the striker's in the forest. That ain't good. The BMP is rolling.
Yeah, I need you to just give me the striker.
Hey, the tow might actually have a shot at the BMP here. Another rocket.
So, hey guys, so that
Looks like it misses the striker.
We're gonna take that hill. We can take that hill.
Copy, go ahead and move in and take it.
The Mat V's, the tow Mat V's here.
Alright, I got spotted. I'm leaving my area and I'm gonna reposition.
Copy.
Striker may be stuck.
Roger.
That's interesting, though. Oh, that's bad news, though. The striker may be stuck. That's bad news. They need the striker. Or else they're going to have to rely on some Mat V sniping.
3, if you need to, take your guys slightly northeast and then take them west.
Silas and Pony, Best Pony, are in the BMP. That thing is drifting around the corner there. They're going to try to get some eyes on.
We're gonna push this road north and try to take the
Copy.
hills north of the west.
That sounds good.
But looks like Squad 2 is just going to go all the way around. Alright, we're going to go ahead and switch on back to the south here. Infantry getting pretty close here. Looks like 2 squads worth of U.S. infantry getting ready to run into 1, plus the command. The commands are really close. That's actually kind of nuts.
I might need those last word from your directivist.
You can see here, Russians just on the next hill. Some folks are getting pretty close here.
You know, you're pretty far out there. Try and get back onto the main area.
Yeah, we got spotted. That's why we displaced. They had
Looks like the
seen
striker
us.
got
They had,
unstuck.
like 4 or 5 guys looking at us, and I'm not trying to get wiped.
Can you just
Diggs got himself pretty far forward here, but I don't think he's going to have anywhere to go. He's AT. He's definitely important. Icy roads simulated here? I don't think the icy roads are simulated here. Looks like something got hit. One of the Mat V's got tapped in the front there, looks like.
Alright.
One more hit and that thing's gone.
To adjust your course east, get around on the east side, get on that hill, because it looks like you're just kind of stagnant on the base of the hill.
Let's
up
get a
on the
little
hill, try and get west.
overhead view here.
Use that striker, use the support you got, try and engage the
Yeah, here's Diggs, and this is Beef Baby.
enemy infantry has arrived. Looks like we're getting more lat shots out of them.
Strikers
Alright,
here
Ronan, I
providing
want you
some
to try and
fire.
Head your course south. The BMP
Man,
is
look at
definitely
that.
not where you are. It's gonna be south of you at this
The Mat V.
east or continue south.
Oh, that's
and
the
link up with one, whatever
that's the
you need
Mat
to do.
V. Looks like it might be having some engine problems, some traction issues. They don't have crew. I don't think they have crew for the. Well, they might have crew for all this other Mat Vs. That'd be kind of cool, I guess.
We're gonna bring our striker east. Okay, so we are.
This is actually amazing. Now, it depends on how much infantry is still here. Let's see if the Russian infantry moved out with the BMP. Nope. Oh no!
Get your guys in the striker. You can carry on east.
That's not good. Rocket comes out. One of them got hit. The other Mat V's going up the hill straight towards enemy contact. That is nuts. It's still going. Guy in the seat hasn't been shot out. Point blank shot. Looks like didn't do damage.
What are your options right now? If you're taking from your north, from your east, are you able to backtrack?
Maybe a
south?
frag rocket?
Do you need support?
We can get out of here if we can do that. I think if we try to cross.
Not much, Ceslo, just some early maneuvering. BMP's coming back.
So, we've already backtracked south of the lake. West of you and move that way. See if you can secure the hill due north of you by just backtracking maybe 100 meters south.
Well,
100 meters west and then carry on north.
there's some problems.
Yeah, that's enough.
Lima Bean and Dark Milkshake, the only two to get out of there, and their tow was not helpful.
Looks like you lost one.
Yeah, we're in a fight right now.
Copy the BMP. Schwack it.
BMP's coming for the second one. It's just around the corner. The BMP giving chase very slowly.
Yeah, I'm engaged up here. I had a fucking tow ramp go the complete wrong way and he got himself schwagged.
Do you know if it was BMP or LAT?
Yeah, I hear the BMP.
Copy. Alright, keep that one alive. Just ambush it, do what you need to do.
Unfortunate
Alright,
loss early on for the U.S. A little bit of a problem with the tow MRAP.
Lost Nate.
Yeah, we're taking contact northwest. We're getting suppressive fire on it right now, and my Bravo fire element is pushing up to engage.
Copy. Looks like you're taking a lot of casualties. Trying
Saying
to
Obama getting shot from another direction, looks like.
Try to avoid blue and blue.
I'm hearing shots out of my right ear. Yep, could be Chameleon and a Cardi at range. Chameleon out there every once in a while, taking some shots this way. So far, U.S. not doing too good. 0 kills. 5 kills for Russians, though.
Alright, so here's what's going on right now. So one is backtracking to resupply ammo from the MRAP, get healed up and all that stuff. And then they're gonna carry on along the western hills, see if they can get up the north side of the town. Ronan, you just need to keep doing what you're doing, see if you can get that BMP out of the fight. Yeah.
So the tow MRAP was able to evade the BMP.
How many?
Four's moving east and then moving north.
Alright, copy.
4 copy, you're gonna walk straight into contact, looking at us from the northwest.
Here's what I'm gonna propose.
Russians are in the town, pretty strong here.
What I'm thinking is we're gonna take them to the original angle I wanted to take them from, and that's from the Echo 7 grid square. So I say you load up with
pretty strong here for Russian forces. Everybody just sitting in the town, about a squad and a half's worth.
And then have a squad slip in between along the southern side of the road.
This is 3 command. IMRAP has taken damage. It's currently smoking, so I don't know if the IMRAP lasts long.
Did it take more than 1 lap? Because last I saw it, it was at 50% health.
I am not sure. I can double check.
You can all fit in the
Yeah, someone told me to take a seat, so I did.
Regroup with it.
It's just, you know, it's what I'm doing. Yeah, the the names here, you know,
Alright, load your guys in that MRAP, get out of there, pull south, turn right, and come to us.
standard
Flight
stuff.
is going to be the Expeditionary Force and carry on along the western hills north ahead of you. 4, I need you off that hill, regroup with your and get a
Russian force is pretty consolidated. They're not really moving anywhere.
All you need to do is drive it
Maybe
together,
2 coming back. That. U.S. are trying to reorganize some sort of attack here. One's coming off. Looks like they're probably going to go around, I guess. Probably an issue with trying to go around the water. They have to go around the water.
Gulf 5, Gulf 6, copy. Just get ready, you may roll through towards
They still have the... Yeah, they still have the tow MRAP over there. And the BMP is now starting to join the main base defense. So... I'm not quite sure. This is a little hill range here. I don't know if the tow MRAP's going to be able to shoot over. They really need to get on the other side to this hill.
in the warehouse area here to my south, and then you'll carry on up behind Mighty.
So it looks like a general retreat for U.S. forces. They still have the BMP to deal with. The BMP is just going to take up a position opposite the main town here. This could cause some problems.
Alright, what's gonna happen?
Oh, the infantry's still chasing the tow MRAP, and they're getting closer here.
Next road.
Oh,
They're taking shots at Daniel and Nova now.
Warehouse 3, I need you on the west side of warehouse, not moving east. You're not even gonna need the MRAP unless you need ammo. And then, who's the straggler?
Shots pretty close to hitting Nova there.
I'll try and cover.
Yeah, event admin. There's a guy with no squad just walking around at the radio
Actually,
station.
just we'll be fine.
Yeah, but it's not gonna do much.
Okay.
It doesn't really. I've experimented with it. It really doesn't kill him. It doesn't have as much explosive power as it should.
Okay.
Alright, we're rolling.
How far do you want us behind?
And they're gonna go ahead and move out.
We're stuck on the tree.
Oh no, please
Back up,
no,
back up, back
please
up,
no.
back up.
Just get on that hill.
Straight back, straight back.
Just
Going,
gonna spin
and then
There you go.
dismount, hang full security and striker, hang on the east side of the road.
Oh, low
Oh
rock.
my god.
Oh god.
Low rock. Low rock. We're
Road,
good.
how are you doing?
Alright, we just took a tech.
Go to the left more, you're gonna go into the water.
I'm just keeping pretty much what's going on right now.
Copy, sounds good. Have the striker slow roll first gear forward. One's gonna be moving ahead of him. Yeah,
Hold on
3,
one
you're
second,
gonna trail
guys.
1.
Copy.
Alright.
Alright, 1, are you in contact or rounds?
Nope.
Copy.
That was a misfire on 3.
Solid copy.
Oh, those dogs. The tow is trying to get out of there. It looks like it did a decent job, but I don't know what's really... I guess it's just a big pivot. It's still kind of iffy, man. Like, think about it. This was a pretty decent line. The problem is they just couldn't push in. The Russians ran away, and the U.S. decided they didn't have enough support to push in.
Alright, everyone except for 1 hold. We're gonna stand by until 1 gets across that road. 3's gonna trace them, then we'll carry on.
Copy.
Alright, there's a very advantageous position that the enemies will likely be in on the rocks and around Delta 7981. That's going to be your objective.
So we're across the road. We can, if we are ready to, if the striker's ready to, maybe take a look at those rocks. We can start to push.
So I wonder what the...
Right, striker, move up, to the
What is this
intersection.
tow MRAP doing? I guess they're just looking for anything to shoot. They're looking for the BMP.
Does the MRAP have ammo?
Alright, 3.
It does.
Keep moving.
So he can resupply.
Pushing towards the intersection.
Alright, have striker hold, keep eyes.
BMP... Let's take a look at the defenses in town real quick.
4, what's going to happen is you're going to hold where you are, and you're
Who's
likely
this?
to cross the road to move where 1 is.
Oh, Lima Bean and Dark Milkshake survive their tow MRAP getting destroyed. They're still hanging out. North of the town. Let's see. Here's the BMP. For Russia, it's just chilling.
4, I'd like you to get your guys securing the north-facing ridge. It kind of runs diagonal across the grid.
It's looking for things to shoot.
It's that ridge that runs diagonal. Get your guys.
Now it might actually be going to, might be going to actually shoot things.
Northeast. Striker can cross the intersection at this time.
Be kind of awful if it saw the infantry over there in the hill.
3 set.
I think it's just looking around.
Striker's gonna cross the intersection as well.
Let's take a look at the...
Alright, 2.
the striker here. It's just stationary.
On the hill north.
There are Russians up there.
Alright, 3, you're gonna bypass 1, go straight.
I wonder if they're going to take a shot at this guy. Looks like there's a guy with a rocket launcher looking this way. Kilo 9 looks like he's got a lat. Is he going to take a shot from here? Because it's a no-brainer. Striker's a big enough target that you could probably miss, you know, 10 or 15 meters on your shot and still hit it.
Alright, once 3 is secured, that
Like when you're estimating your shot.
behind them, and we're gonna have them cross the next road and get in the hills on Echo 662.
Yeah, Kilo 9 is definitely the lat. He's definitely looking this direction.
Yeah, 2.
Wonder why he's not taking the shot. It looks like... some shots incoming here.
4, where did you take engaging?
BMP has fallen back to inside the town on the dirt road.
Solid copy, sounds good.
See my tracer as well. See my.
Man. Manster believing in the consumption of ammunition.
Don't waste rounds necessarily.
BMP starting to move out now. Oh, that cyclic fire definitely getting the BMP's attention. And that's not good. Man, that thing is loud. The striker's been told to move up to the next intersection. And guess what? Ooh, the BMP's gonna go off-road here. With no real AT capability, it's gonna be... looks like it's BMP versus striker time. BMP still maneuvering. And it's stopped here.
Is that the striker moving?
That is the BMP. We have
Alright, BMP is gonna roll right under the striker. BMP is gonna roll right under the striker. Unless you can resecure that tow missile.
We're trying to get eyes on with the lap.
The tow missile's so far away.
Let that
It's all the way on the opposite side of the map. Coax cannon hits Gerwolf. Gerwolf's looked like he's gonna die. Some HE going out. Gerwolf's still alive. I know he's finally bled out there, I think. Looks like the striker moved back. BMP's gonna do the same here. I don't think he realized how surrounded he was. It's a considerable number of infantry to his northwest and west here. Not quite what he wants there for an angle. He might have an indication that some infantry are crossing right now, but he ain't looking, that's for sure. Infantry crossing the road over to his west. The BMP's rolling. This is bad news. Nope, the BMP's turning. Looks like the U.S. Group that was crossing is going to get a little bit of a reprieve here.
Let me know and just stand in that defilade there.
Wow. And the Harv is coming over here to talk to the BMP directly, I guess. More infantry getting ready to cross to the northeast.
We can hear this fucking thing, and we'll see if it comes over.
Here comes the Mark S in the Matt V is heading this way, but no, he's turning north. He's gonna try to no, he's not. Nova and Ronan getting killed over here very shortly. They're getting overrun by Accardi, Alex, Atomic Peach, and Vader Centurion. It's actually kind of amazing that they haven't been spotted yet. I wonder if I can get over there in time to see that. Probably not.
Alright, looks like he's idling at the intersection one. No, he's moving, never mind.
Oh, wait. There they are. Accardi's on the rock face, and Nova and Ronan are just on the opposite side of it. Russian forces not that far away, but Accardi... Is Accardi hearing anything?
I'm pretty banged up here. I got 4 left, including myself.
Copy. That tow MRAP is gonna need to roll around south of that striker.
Yeah.
Do they know he's here?
He's coming to you guys. I sent him off just to come to you guys.
Alright, well at least the tow MRAP's not coming back this way.
He's gonna probably get hit right now. He's probably gonna get shot to shit 'cause he's rolling through the worst road he could have. As long as he hauls ass, he needs to come in south of the striker. And then we can,
Nice.
Oh, more. North.
Go ahead.
I'm going.
Nova gotta throw a frag here. Ooh, that could get a nice bounce. Not far enough.
No.
We're gonna wait till we can get rid of this BMP.
Oh, did Ronan get killed?
Alright, 2's down.
Yep, Ronan got killed.
Leftover of 2's guy and
Oof time for Nova.
south of the striker.
Not much she can do here.
This is Nova. Ronan's down. I'm now in charge.
Oh, never mind. They have NFTL left. Alright.
Well, not for long. He's got about 20 different levels of surrounded. Looks like one... What is this?
Okay, we got an SL on this hill with us. We're engaging.
Copy.
Harv and Grunt get spotted here. Boogie's gonna go ahead and throw a grenade. Hits Harv, but...
I can't hear it anymore, so for what it's worth.
Alright, 3. You still hear it? I'm just gonna ask around.
Was he on the other side of
Yeah, other side of this big ass fucking rock here.
Alright.
Yes, we do. We're trying to get eyes on now. We just...
Shots coming from everywhere. BMP moving back to the point. Uh-oh. I think that might have been a... Go there. Boogie gets hit.
It sounds like it pulled off back
Hold on.
And Cody running up here, doing some insanity. He might have been able to see Grunt if he was looking northeast, but he's looking around. He's kind of pushed up by himself. Grunt is actually looking at towards Crystal here. Crystal... Oh, so Grunt can't see Crystal because of the defilade. Some more shots here. Maybe at Cody. Cody's crawling.
So there's somewhere up this hill. I'm not sure how many there.
More shots coming in directly at Cody. He's just running away. Harv missing some shots. And friendlies kill Groot. US, get another kill here.
Boogie, they're direct south, Trevor.
US are just picking out Russians as they see them here.
Okay, so here we got. We got the BMP southeast. We have contacts on the hill that one is on, and also the hill south of the road. So Echo 7-5.
Brent's just laying here in the open. Rounds are going over his head. I imagine that was the Harv dead. Yep. Look at Cody, your nightmare lives right behind. Looks like Revy, not a cop, got a kill. Renibus is behind Grunt right now, providing some rear cover, making some shots as well.
It'll be just maybe like 20 meters, 40 meters away from the intersection.
I think he might be taking some shots at Cody. BMP starting to roll closer here. I think the tow Mat V is right beside the striker. So they're gonna try to shoot up the road as best they can. If they could throw a tow into the side of the striker, that'd be big news. Grunt's getting shot up as he runs away. Looks like some Russians are gonna go ahead and fall back. Revy just gets killed. And Nauticop is by himself here. The striker and the tow are slowly creeping up the road here, and it looks like Pony is driving this thing closer up. BMP decides to take some shots. It's zerging forward. And it's looking at the infantry. And a shot on the BMP. But it looks like they lose the gunner, and there goes the tow MRAP. Uh-oh, but it looks like they're going to lose the BMP. It was a solid enough hit with the tow. They're not going to be able to repair it. So it is now Stryker versus the Russian platoon. Russians have no more armor. What a trade. The tow MRAP trades for the BMP. And that makes it official.
Command.
Uh-oh. Did command die? Command's dead. So US lost command in that exchange as well.
Command is down. Mighty, you're in command. That's true. But okay.
That's true. Oh my gosh.
Alright, Cody, right over here.
Copy, thank you.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Oh yeah.
We're moving, walk. Heal and walk, heal and walk.
Okay, so US have slipped a squad in. Pretty strong. Let's get an update on kills. 9 to 18. Russia is still way out ahead there.
How are you guys doing on bodies?
Yeah, I'm commentating. I got the camera too, man.
Okay.
So
ideally, if you guys can take the hills to your northeast, once we start making some noise, and we start hopefully drawing them over to us, if you can get on those hills or take the low ground straight
Russians falling back here. Everyone that's not directly engaged right now is falling back to the city.
What is the striker seeing?
There's still a roving... I believe this was part of the BMP squad. This is a slightly different makeup as far as kits. But it looks like everyone else is falling back. Yeah, it looks like these guys are even falling back to the city now. This is going to be bad news.
Okay.
The striker's going to have to work overtime and not get destroyed while scanning every single building
Get on those hills, we can get this, and we can
for 900 square meters.
Up towards us, and you the striker up there if it has good view. I'm not sure what it's saying, obviously. But ideally, we want to get that striker in a spot where we can kill anyone that's trying on the bottom of those hills that we can't see. Okay, that's the number one goal.
Ridibus, grunt, not a cop. Remainder of the force that was engaging U.S. Squad 1. U.S. Squad 1 really pushing forward fast here, but it looks like they're going to have a problem. The remainder of the mech squad for Russia are joining the same hill that they are from the south.
I got guys on the rooftops at 214.
And
Hold.
It's the L-shaped building.
Great call there from Boogie to hold fire. That'll give him a little bit of, that'll give him another chance to stay alive here. Liberal might be one of the only guys catching this. Oh, maybe not. Cody, Lime being Fulcrum, and Mighty. Mighty now in charge of the platoon. They might actually get a chance to catch what's coming up here. Squad led by Madigal at this point. Fire team plus.
Make a move up that hill and then maybe start getting into the town.
Getting closer. Fulcrum and Cody make contact. Madigal's down. Evans down. And Peach and Vader and Chicken look for cover. Looks like Vader and Chicken are in defilade. I imagine Peach was a little bit further up the formation there. More shots coming out here from Cody. Unfortunate. And now looks like Boogie's guys are engaging at range. Your Nightmare on the AR has found a place to put his bipod up. He threw some rounds downrange.
Taking direct fire.
And he's only hiding behind the rock, and he's still getting hit.
You good?
Nope.
Bandage up.
Nice little jump dive there.
Liberal died.
13 kills for US, 19 kills for Russia.
Hey, that striker heads north.
I didn't even know he died.
East at the northeast at the intersection. Okay, awesome. They're at the base of our hill too, so you should be able to have a line of sight on them.
Atomic Peach, Vader Centurion, Chicken running away, trying to join the main defense now that their strength has been pretty much cut in half. Still kind of crazy though. There's a lot of Russians left.
Once the striker pulls their attention, we're gonna move as well.
Here comes the Striker, by the way. Striker rolling down the main road.
Sounds great. So we're gonna hit him from the same time. We're just trying to take the town.
What a... E4 taking some shots here. He's bandaging. Striker just strolling in. It's kind of dangerous.
You good? You got good eye?
Yeah. I can't see the hill to our southwest. I got eyes on the town.
Oh, now would be a good time to look southwest.
I've been promoted SL. I am the gunner on the striker.
Okay, can you see at the base of our hill at all?
No, I can't see. I don't got eyes on it yet.
Okay.
You want to
Striker's got to be careful now. I imagine. Let's see, where's the closest lat? Candyland.
I'll move to the
And Godzilla Pro's in the town.
lighting up some of the buildings and keep them suppressed while one
right
of
to the
us is
black.
Looks like some blind shooting here. Candyland is on top of this hill. Ooh, Candyland gets shot from behind. Ibanez and Manster moving in.
Cover one.
I don't think they have engineers.
Alright, they're gonna move to
Nope.
town in 30 seconds.
So Godzilla Pro is the last lad alive for Russia. If Godzilla Pro goes down, they have 0 answers
165.
for this striker.
164. 160.
The barn at 190.
160.
Three-man U.S. force has caused Russia to fall back here and get pretty defensive. E4 making some shots north to south here. The striker taking some shots. I think he's just spamming. He's just spamming the building. That's pretty concentrated Russian forces here.
You wanna just fucking yeet it into this?
And once again, Godzilla Pro is the only Russian live with rockets. Everybody else is out. Everybody else is dead. The striker just moving on in. The Russians don't have a response to this. U.S. need to get back.
We're down.
They're northwest of us right now.
Godzilla Pro might have a shot. There it is. Striker gets hit in the.
We're good.
Striker gets hit in the back, but it's the first hit it's ever taken.
Behind us. Fucking hit us for quarter.
Oh, is the turret damaged? The turret hasn't moved. It's moving very slow.
Are you moving back? If you want to push up, then...
We took a lag
Can we get
shot.
hit at all? You got a hit, right?
Ooh, Godzilla looking for another shot on the striker.
We're still good. We're still 75%.
Godzilla might have a shot here. Maybe that's it for the striker. That would be a huge equalizer for Russia. A second shot.
Yeah, I came from right side.
I was gonna go at those sandbags.
It wasn't from there, it was from
Dick's Folk not looking around enough. He's not paying attention from where the rocket came from. He doesn't even look to his right.
Shouldn't.
Now he's not. He's still not looking.
I can't like reload right now.
Turret might be damaged.
Yeah.
We're out of ammo then.
Another rocket hits the striker.
Red building. Well, I guess gotta get out.
How are they out of ammo?
Move back, yeah. We're gonna move back.
No, we should get it now before another light hit. Light is
I said move out.
I didn't hear you.
Well, there you go. They should have moved out before they got hit by another lat. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. A lot of things went weird there. The gunner wasn't looking in the right place. They were kind of pushed up pretty far. They didn't know that there was only one person that could kill them.
Are you getting shot from the northeast?
Just keep going.
But I mean, it was risky. It worked out for them pretty well up until the point when they should have just bugged out and they didn't. I think they suffered turret damage. Although if they ran out of ammo, I mean,
inside, I don't see anything.
It seems pretty
There's another building
rough. Sugar gets hit. He's outside of his building right now. This is the Russian commander, and he's stuck in a shed, man. He's stuck in a garage. All he can do is literally look through this thing and see nothing. Taking a look at what's remaining here. There are a considerable number of Russian forces still alive. 16 kills for U.S., 29 kills for Russia.
I'm the only one left in my squad. I'm gonna try to move over
looking at about a squad-sized force left for U.S. right now. And there's about 2.5 left for Russia. The number's not what you're looking for.
Just tell you guys, oh, it's just you over there, isn't it? Alright. Yeah, they all just died.
Cody. There's one in my top floor still.
Oh yeah, there is one up here. Frost is chilling. Is Lima gonna try to shoot through the floor or something? He's just gonna go outside. Oh. I think Cody just shot a rocket. Yeah, because he's got a Carl. And that was definitely a Carl. This is neither of those things, man. It's not a competition. It's, we're Squad Ops, we run these, One Life events on the regular. It's not a public, server, but they are, freely available to join. You take our basic course, and you're able to join pretty much anything on the calendar.
Move around this berm and do northwest.
Basic courses are open to the public. Vlad just gets destroyed here from the north. I'm guessing that was seared, but I could be wrong. Cody moving around here. The U.S. numbers are dwindling. I believe we are down to 1, 2, 3.
Yes, sirree.
Down to 3. Lima being making progress over here. Cody just gets pinged by Godzilla, I think. Maybe even further up the hill. Manster giving some cover. Take a look at Lima Bean. Lima Bean's just chilling. Another rocket goes out.
What the fuck?
RPG missed.
Robert, I'm coming to you.
Cody.
Please. We got a step. Oh my god, in here.
Ooh. Cody gets tapped through the window. Lima Bean looks like he got Bacon Batman there. He wants to take another peek. Lima versus Pony, so far, nobody's hitting each other.
Oh yeah, you can kill me, please do.
Lima takes some shots at Peach there. Peach falls back. I think Terrapin tried to shoot through the window there.
Yeah, bro. Oh, there he is. Oh, there he is.
Whoa. That was crazy. In any case, down to 1 left for the end of the round here. Then we'll switch teams, do it again for round number 2 after a little bit of a break. Yep, so if you're interested in joining events like these in the future, all you need is squad. You join our, you sign up on our website, squadops.gg. You're linked to Discord.
All alone.
It's all alone. You take our basic SOTT course. Once it's on the calendar, just look on the calendar for basic SOTT course. Sign up for it, take that. Once you take that course and you pass, you're 100% for signing up for pretty much most events on the calendar. One thing you don't need basic for, if you have postscriptum, we run postscriptum missions every so often. Shoot and scoot tactics here. All he can do. It's kind of rough. He's got to run in the open and get himself spotted, and you know, that's what it is. It'll be 34 kills for Russia, 19 kills for US at the end of this round. We do have public servers that we don't play this type of game for, but it's the reason why we organize these games. We wanna get some a different type of game going. Some spraying here from Manster. And, I mean, the Russians definitely know where he is. He's hit. He's hit twice. And now he's just spraying his pistol. Very shortly, we will be making the transition here for round 2. There we go. That's the end of round 1. A Russian hold of the village in Fox 7 here on Balaya. Very shortly, we'll be kicking it into round 2. So stay with us. We'll be right back after a short break.
Smoke it, move.
Shoot in the corners of the room, guys.
Throwing smoke. Frag out, frag out. Let's go.
Okay, cool.
We got engaged from the north on the bunkers that we're currently...
Salty potato.
Hold fire that BTR, hold fire that BTR, friendly fire the BTR, friendly fire the BTR! Fucking Christ, it's still shooting!
Relax, dude. They're not shooting at you. You're getting ganked by someone else.
Well, he's dead, so...
All runs in.
Oh, I'm moving past.
If the push comes from
They're fucking surrounding us.
to the east, 2, you're gonna be the flanking element. You're gonna push through
I gotta reload.
northeast, and then start engaging from that.
Oh, Bert and Isaac are gonna throw a grenade in.
That's a nade. That's a nade. Nade.
But not yet.
Unlucky, it landed on the little pedestal there. 0 real defensive positions here.
Seeing shit in the field, so if I'm really just that crazy.
Check fight milk, you're crazy.
The way the grass moves makes me think I'm seeing stuff, man.
I mean, at this point, he actually is.
Nope, you're not seeing anything.
Yeah.
You're not seeing anything. Entire Ionospire team goes through.
This might be bad, so.
Oh, and Garrett gets killed from his side. Looks like Nasty Nate. Ooh, a grenade. Bad grenade. Aware of Sloth here. Keeping about 10 meters.
Yeah. Got it.
K9 comes around. Oh boy.
Here's the baguette. It's served really hot and fat. You have to open your mouth really wide and consume it.
Well, I'm an ethereal being speaking to you from another dimension. How does that work for your restaurant?
That's it. When it hits it hits terminal velocity, and then it can travel through space-time.
Holy fuck, shut up.
Diddly going.
Man, it's these guys here on the west. Look at line of beam. Set up, just spraying the... Oh no. Oh no, it's a turkey shoot for him. It's a turkey shoot. Lima beam. Oh no.
No, they vacated the area. It's just Ranger by himself now.
Bartok's so smart, not shooting right away, getting a nice job. He's figuring the situation out. He gets the knife kill! There it is, dude. That's a whammy right there. Bartok knifes
Definitely
command, by the way.
Excellent. Digging a radio so they can't use those.
Well, since they're not showing themselves, Triton's gonna go ahead and kill 3 people. welcome back into Squad Ops One Life events. We have Hidden Flurry, round number 2, starting very shortly. Just one moment, we will get into it. First, let's go over who's doing what for round number 2. We've switched sides, so this round in blue, we'll have Sugarheart commanding US with Dwarf, a rather Scottish chap, the Harv, and Clay. And in the red, Russia, Bump commanding Ronan, Nasty Nate, Mighty, and D-Leak. Hidden Flurry is a U.S. mechanized assault on a Russia position on Belaya. It's been a hot minute since we played anything on Belaya. So let's go over what this thing looks like. Hidden Flurry, the U.S. are starting in the south. They started their main. They pushed north to pretty much assault and clear Nicola Upper, Fox 7. There's 2 types of squads. There's 3 squads of a reserve type, 1 lad apiece, 2 ARs, 1 medic. And they also have a mechanized element that's going to react and try to save them from the north at the mech reinforcement point. That is a BMP-2. Lots of insanity on the way in this operation. Just like last round, man. Last round was nuts. It was just going everywhere. It was just so much in different places. That's the thing that got me about last round. Everything just sort of spread out. Let's take a look at how everything's proceeding right now. We're still a little bit a ways away from joining in. And when I mean joining in, I mean getting everything started. Take a look at Belaya if you've never played on this map before. It's a winter wonderland, so to speak. We're listening to the US platoon for this round. Just try to figure out what they want to do. They're getting there. They're figuring it out. We'll fly over to Maine for US. And take a look at some of the hardware that they'll be using. US get a lot of hardware for this mission. They get a Striker. Here's a look at the woodland configuration for the Striker. They also get a couple of MRAPs with the tow launcher on them. In addition, they get MRAPs with the 240. The 50 cal. Not the 240, but just the 50 cal. And it looks like we'll be getting a briefing here very shortly. Here's the U.S. command. Everyone getting ready for a little brief. Figure out what exactly the U.S. forces are going to do. Oh, yeah, the camo. Well, it looks like the crewmen don't quite get the same camo. It's whatever.
Tabs on important assets like the tows a little bit more. That way our BMP doesn't get ambushed, even though it did trade. And everyone thank Godzilla for killing this.
Nice job.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Godzilla.
Godzilla. Nice job.
Thank you, Godzilla.
He's the new
All right.
round of applause.
So we get to do this from the other side. The way we're going to do this, we're going to attack from the south. We're going to take the ridge marked with the skulls, and then we're going to use that as a base of fire, and then push in and sweep through the building. We have a fast group, which is going to be led by Dorf, which will consist of 4 MRAPs. They will try to push up the eastern flank and try to intercept any reinforcements that come in, as well as provide another angle of fire support. We can expect the enemies to be in the positions that you guys were occupying last. So, for those of you that are familiar with the terrain that we're about to go up against, please share any tips and stuff that you have while you're moving up there. Let's see, the striker is going to be up on our left flank. That's going to be our Scottish brother over here. And he's going to be pushing up into his old territory. Right through there. Clay and Harv are going to be assaulting the ridge proper. We're going to set up where the 2 and 1 marks are, and then we're going to use those as bases of fire, and we're going to try to blitz up there. I want to try to be as aggressive as possible, get up to the top of that hill before they really know it's hit them, and hopefully before their mechanized support gets back. Anybody have any questions? Great. All right, get to your vehicles or starting locations. Squad leaders, start finishing up your brief.
All right, I like this plan. I like this route, really. If you played the invasion on Balaya, it's generally the first thing you do as militia or Russia, I guess. You come down this way, and you set up right here.
Within the main radius. Not yet. Not until the left.
Where's Karma? He's not here.
Oh, you're just telling your guys that. Okay. You just said that the wrong.
I heard a weird noise out of my left ear through my earphones, and I thought it was the dog doing something he wasn't supposed to. So I got kind of scared. Anyway, no big deal. It wouldn't be a,
This is gonna be pretty dank if this works. If it doesn't, this is gonna be pretty shitty.
all the vehicles have started up now. Looks like pretty much everyone in part of the column here.
Keep good space.
Looks like 1 squad of infantry with the command.
Not gonna go in our vehicles. Let's see how it is.
Hey, Silas. Should I
Shut
put
up, you love me.
I was gonna ask you a question, Gabe. Should I put my stickers on my
Yeah,
new
Peach,
laptop?
I just wanted you to be in this
I don't
one,
put
so in
fingers
case
on
we
my
lose
laptop.
our toe, we
Eating.
still have AT capability.
Oh, Clay, you guys blitz your MRAPs up to get
Take a look at this from the
You're just gonna have to
scare.
the other half.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 vehicles. That's right. The 7 vehicles. For US. That's a lot of vehicles, man. And the infantry there. Do we have any indication of what Russia's doing right now? Looks like they've dropped off a large unit transport in the village. They're 500, 1,500 build here for Russia for their area, the village in Fox 7. This area right here is what they're going to be, I left, I thought it was only one game. Well, I'm sorry. We played 2 rounds.
It says the same shit. It's all this
or whatever. Like,
I don't know if you can join back. I would, you know... I wouldn't have left the server the first time around. Try joining Presot. I mean... Oh god. What is the problem? Yeah, join Presot.
Because of how uneven teams are, you guys are free to, if someone's insane enough to want to play defense again, you guys can just offer it.
Holy shit.
Hold on, none of the teams get so uneven.
What happened?
Just people left. No one switched.
Whoa.
There's nobody in pre.
I was not playing. Yeah, if you guys want to get into this operation, you might have some time. Join Presot, pre-op. Join pre-op, launch squad. You know,
Did you say like if they wanted to
hop on in.
Yeah.
If you don't have basic, you won't be able to join. Event admin is going to, depends on the admins. I mean, no, it doesn't depend on the admins. You have to have basic to play. I can't move. I'm not moving you. I'm streaming, dude. You need to talk to event admin. Last time I did something unilaterally that I saw on stream, it was bad. Hold on 1 second, guys.
Do we have any my people don't want to.
Yeah, same with squad 3.
There we go. Just take care of something real quick. It happens. We got a live time of 7:41. It's about 3 minutes away. Russians already in their positions, looks like, for the most part. And looks like there's some marks here. Maybe Russia deciding what they want to do. Now, Russia's only limitation is that reserve forces, the forces that start here at Fox 7, will not be able to proceed south of 8-9. The 8-9 grid line. So that's this line that runs east-west right here. This imaginary line. They're not allowed to cross it to go south. Other limitations as far as moving about the map, you're going to need to... Nice. You're going to need to... All vehicles need to take and use bridges. Deep water is verboten because you will drown. And that's about it. Everything else is pretty much fair game. Very shortly we will be getting underway here. About a couple minutes.
Turn it down.
I don't think
Dude, having the multiplier is so nice.
Some nice looking vehicles though, I gotta say.
I don't use it. I don't believe in it.
Oh, dude, I use it. It's so nice. It's
I
so
tried
nice
turning
when you're
down
using the
global
fucking-
sensitivity. That doesn't do anything.
Just turn on the multiplier and then use that. It's so much better. IMO.
Tony, what's the damage rating versus like the AT4 versus Gustav?
The 84 does about. The base damage is like 1200. The Gustav is like 950.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a pretty big difference.
Well, at least I have 2.
Which
you could
one?
You could probably
The
still one shot. You could probably track the
Nozu?
BMP though. One shot. Probably kill its engine. One shot as well.
Yeah.
You need to advertise these things more.
And it's really easy to.
Yeah, I figured the Gustav would have been stronger.
God, it's such a dirty.
It's a PP.
It's a what? What did I just fly into?
Wyvern.
Such a dirty mind.
Wyvern.
Oh my god.
Hey, sucker.
I don't think you should be here.
Get us on the stream.
bcarr, don't
Look
do
at this
it.
bad boy.
It's a PP.
Ban.
It's a PP.
It's a PP.
Okay. There we go. We're live. Round 2 of Operation Hidden Flurry. All the vehicles move out in once. Looks like the Striker is going to move out with the lighter Mat V's. There's only about a squad and a half not riding in vehicles. These guys are booking it. Now, there's only 3 squads starting at Fox 7, but there are reduced numbers here. Oh lord. It was an ND. Not that it matters. It's this far away and this early on in the round, but ND's an ND.
Okay, so the Striker took a wrong turn. We'll be here a couple seconds.
Can I shoot him one?
The Striker sure did take a wrong turn. Look at that. But not the worst thing in the world, really. It's more straightforward of a route now.
Like the good old days of World War One.
What?
There's no trenches here.
Is it faster?
Yeah.
No, this is not
Anyone see
Cisco.
that rocket propelled shovel on the Reddit?
I have seen. I've also seen the slingshots used in Syria. In Syria right now, they're using catapults to launch burning tires.
Burning tires?
We flipped it. Yeah, burning tires.
What the fuck?
They flipped
Yeah,
a toe?
epic.
Trebuchets are real memes in the real world, apparently. Good to know. They get this thing stuck?
Go back.
I'm backing up. Backing up.
No way.
Oh, there we go. I got it. Hold on. Are you?
Nah. Don't do this, bro. Don't you do it.
Come on!
That's unfortunate. Meanwhile... Yo, look at this. They got a squad over here. Another squad flirting with the 8-9 line. Do they know not to push south? Big question. Where are these guys at? They're to the opposite ridge line here. Probably see some shots fly in the next few seconds.
I don't know what's going on, man. I'm gonna need other good eyes out here.
Wish I shouldn't have given up FTL kit.
They're saying negative.
I'm gonna get out and try and
Alright, if we can grab
look with my gun.
Squad 1, imrap.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Ready to bump from something. Striker maybe.
Shots over in the west. Or sorry, the east.
Oh, baby,
One of
let me
these
get back
guys
at
left.
home.
Yeah, that was Crystal.
Oh, baby.
You want the Striker to come onto you?
So much contact? What? They took one rocket.
We need to push in. All units start pushing in. Get up on that ridge.
Speaking of, where's the BTR? Or the, oh. The BMP is still west. Huh. Huh. That's interesting. I wouldn't have expected the BMP to take that long route around.
So would you say mostly contacts to the north side?
I don't know if you would say contacts anywhere. This could be a problem, though, actually. Now that I think about it, depends on if these guys go off-road here. If they go off-road here and set themselves up around, you know, Hotel 5-6, could be bad news if this BMP decides not to just come south and take this southern ridge.
We met contact.
Copy that.
We met contact in what is like India 729 and Hotel 874.
What was that?
Did you
Flat,
get?
I heard.
Did you?
We took a lat shot at Hotel 87, missed, and we had other contact at India 75.
Did
Yeah,
you
me
get
and Baron
that
lats over in our neck of
flipped back up?
The BMP is actually,
So I wanted to just abandon the sticker map, open the striker bullet nebulous.
Alright, keep pressing them, guys.
BMP's taking the bridge.
Can you repeat last, Clayton?
Your striker bullet my map.
Good push up front left.
My map is stuck on
Because of
rock.
how high the tow is.
I don't think they're going to be able to hear anything with all this engine audio.
Yeah.
The BMP is on their road, dismounting infantry.
Yeah, turn your engine off this one.
No, there was contact there.
It's a bit far away, but it should be. They should be able to hear it.
Swivel around.
They should be able to hear it from here. It's only 200 meters, 300 meters now. Yeah, I can hear it from here.
You hear him?
Move to the rock formation, 030.
I hear somebody west.
Yeah.
Be careful, they're on the rock, north.
We'll get fire on it, get moving.
Hey, we got a whole squad moving.
Back up a little.
West.
Back up a
I
little.
see it.
They're moving in Vol
I got
596 with the BMP.
Here we go. Matt V engaging. The BMP is still behind. Let's see, who's the lad over here? Is Bartok gonna take a shot? A Bartok kill would be tremendous right now. There's still 4 Matt V's over here, living life. Here comes a tow. Tow's a miss. It's not good. They gotta hit this BMP. It's wide open. Well, one tow down. A missed shot from the first tow MRAP. Not good. The second one is gonna have to get on target here. And looks like Evan and Silas are gonna fall back. Vader and Chicken are still holding. I think Peach and, nope, that's not the other one. Vader and Chicken have the other tow, right? Yep. BMP gets a kill. Bartok runs over and grabs ammo. U.S. forces in the south making some pretty good progress, but no progress on the BMP is bad news for the U.S. if the BMP decides to just roll over to the village now. That's a lot of firepower the U.S. don't have answers for. They need that tow MRAP alive. They need that tow MRAP to make some real progress here.
This is G-Man taking.
Wait, what is this?
Harv and squad lead.
Harv died because they just ran right up on infantry here. Real close. Down here? No, not down here. Where am I at? Oh yeah, I'm too far. There they are. Looks like Pipe Funk getting shot from distance here, and Diggs also. Pipe Funk's dead.
Kilo 9, get back to me.
Who's currently?
I'm gonna fucking reload. I didn't shoot
Diggs
much,
still
but I'm
alive,
fucking
but he's
topping up
hiding
every time I can.
in plain sight.
Yep, show card is down.
Oh, and U.S. lost command.
Affirm, I'm in command. side. They're gonna be close to the river along with infantry. They're coming down to support the main push. I have my MRAPs. We're gonna bring my MRAPs back.
Oh, look at this. Diggs waiting for the right shot on the Matt V in front of him. He might get a chance here. It's still behind that defilade. He might end up having to switch rifles.
1 and 2, how we doing down there?
We're trying to push it now. Contact.
Progress being made. Oh, looks like a fire team making contact. Fire team and a fire team. Not a lot of people really. I mean, looks like there's a fire team, maybe a fire team plus guarding the objective. A fire team to the west, a fire team to the east, fire team to the west, fire team to the east. The one squad connected to the BMP seems to be living around here. Matter of fact, where is the BMP? There it is. Oh, and there's another squad there too, so squad, fire team, maybe fire team plus, as far as numbers. Diggs is over here by himself. He's just still chilling. Looks like some contact getting made over here on the west side. Candy Lane and Stoop Kid may be trading shots here.
I want 1 and 2 to push. Well, I want 2 supporting 1 as 1 pushes the village.
Copy.
Yeah, what the fuck are we doing
3,
up
how
here?
you doing over there?
This
Get
was
your
so dumb.
Striker up to help.
I bet he's up on that rock formation that I was on before.
Yeah, let's just fucking fall back.
But it's still full health.
Yeah, this is fucking retarded.
Alright, 1 has a fire team inside the village.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck this was.
1, try to get the rest of your squad in there. 2, continue to suppress.
Lots of doubts about what's going on here. What was that?
G-Man, was Harvard disconnected? He died. He died. Okay.
Not a cop throwing rounds into the village here.
Let's get that striker in the fight.
Pushes back up, reloading.
And let's try to identify where that BMP is.
Good. Stop.
BMP is strolled into town, I believe, now. Striker. Striker's got to be careful.
That's all you BMP. It's north side of town somewhere.
Northside town is strolling through town right now. Oh no. Oh no. Terrapin and Chameleon. And who else is with them? Doobie Scoo. They're in trouble.
Alright, fuck, that's BMP.
I see the BMP. I see the BMP.
Yep.
Hide.
Oh.
Hide.
They have no explosives. And the BMP is right up the road. The BMP might be looking for the BMP might be looking for this this guy.
He's moving.
Rocket got fired out there.
Yes, bro. That's fucking close.
Grunt loses the gunner. Is able to pull the Grunt loses his gunner, is able to pull back is at Matt V, but some significant damage. Seven kills for Russia, 3 kills for US at this point. The BMP is now the centerpiece of the Russian defense. US have to kill this BMP to have a chance at winning this operation.
Let's try to stay clear from that fucking BMP is what calls stay clear from the town.
BMP is just trying to find a place to sit. Stryker looks like it might be making a little bit further forward progress here. Big shrug. It's toying around with the idea of getting in the fight here. It's got to be careful. Although some rear shots of the BMP could be a real game changer here.
Command, the BMP is currently in the village. It's on red man down. Command now then.
Any lats near here? Yeah, Godzilla Pro. Godzilla got a front-on shot here. He's losing it. He gets a hit on it. It's a pretty decent hit, too. The striker is getting up on the hill now. That's a sneaky position. That could really become good for harassing the BMP at range if they can see it through all of the foliage here. I mean, that's a really likely... If they could just pull forward another 20 meters, they might actually have a real shot at being able to put rounds on the BMP and get rear shots on it too. BMP rolling slightly. The striker, I think, was engaging something. U.S. forces massing on the southeast edge of town here. About a squad's worth of infantry now near or at a building, but still taking losses. 9 kills for Russia, 5 kills for US right now. It all comes down to what this BMP wants to do. Godzilla Pro was the lat that hit it before. He might be rolling back up here. It's got to be careful. It might just roll back up here to get hit again. Now there is another lat. Kilo 9 up here over the hill. Does Kilo 9 take a shot at this guy? He's loaded for it, but I don't think he sees through the foliage where the BMP is. He's looking for a shot on it. He wants it to move forward a little bit. Maybe he could try to hit it through the tree. All that thing's got to do is move forward a little bit. BMP, high explosive rounds kill Rubber Penguin, or Rubber Pelican. BMP moves up a little bit. Kilo 9 has a clear shot now. He's got to take it and hide. He decides to hide instead. Godzilla Pro on a corner of the building might have a better shot at this. Who's going to take the first shot here? Is it going to be Kilo 9 or Godzilla Pro? Kilo 9 stands up. Side hit. Tracks the BMP. Another shot. And I think the BMP's going to pop. BMP throws smoke. And there's Kilo 9 with the follow-on. With the BMP down, US now have a great shot here of winning. 7 kills to 11 for Russia right now. They just have to get more kills on target. US forces need to do a little bit better when it comes to engaging here.
Loading. Copy. Alright, we're gonna try.
They have more vehicles. They have the striker. Where's the striker at? The striker, all the Mat Vs that they're remaining, an entire squad hasn't even gotten in the fight yet. They're starting to move towards the north side of town here. And Diggs is a lat here. He's in the building. Could be bad news. Diggs is spoiled for choice for a target, but he's not on the top floor.
What's the barrier on the enemy?
vehicle line. Jesus Christ.
Fuck yeah. Alright, push us forwards to the crossroads.
And Diggs is in the window now.
Face the armor section.
Is he going to try to take a shot? He does, and there goes Silas and Evan. They gotta be careful with these vehicles. Rather, Scottish chap needs to get his guys moving a little bit faster here. Rhaegar gets hit. Rhaegar's just in the open. Oh, Dealey gets hit. Diggs is also right there. Toe? Matt V's are firing toes now at infantry. Diggs is still up, Bartok is still up, Bartok is moving closer to the infantry here. Another toe, another miss. Just not able to get in the building where Dragon Joe is.
I guess I didn't know that.
How many lat units are up for... Oh, there's still, Crystal over here on the, east side.
I shouldn't be.
So there's 3... 4 more lat units.
Alright, good luck. Over here.
D-League making some progress here. Scottish chap just rolls straight in. Diggs behind him. Diggs looking for him. Yep. Can Candyland reply? Candyland tried, but I don't think he was able to get much of anything on there.
Let's get your strike to 5.
Making some progress here.
He's right around that,
Russia still up there, 22 kills.
Right there. He's right there.
Pretty good considering Russia started down 10 players.
Stitch counter for me. Tell your infantry to follow you. Don't let them get stuck there.
Yep, copy that.
Here comes the striker, just moving on in.
We're gonna hold you.
There's a lat on either side of the road here. E4 or Bartok. Bartok is in a pretty bad position to try to engage, but E4 may not be. Actually, no, he's still got a building between him and the striker.
Can I peek a right window? Right window, you're about to peek.
And E4 goes down through the window thanks to Godzilla Pro.
Do you hear radio, Godzilla?
No.
A little premature for the radio. It's in the next building over to his northwest. Lots of Russians in this building, and look at the fortifications. Sandbags inside buildings. It's like doomsday prepping right there. Russell DeJimmies gets shot through a window by Appa. Pretty good shooting there.
I'm gonna cross.
And looks like all of the rest of Russia is starting to come off the eastern hillside, moving straight in, and there's another fire team that could be doing some potential real problems here at Vader Centurion Chicken. They're going up the hill right now, but Vader Centurion and Chicken are just a tow MRAP, and they're going to go around. Any chance Cody or Nightmare are going to be able to take shots at this guy? Doesn't appear to be.
What's our
Chicken?
chicken?
Go back. Yeah, let's go back. Let's go back.
Oh no, they're going to run straight into that infantry.
We're just going to push from that side. And then I'm just going to land a tow inside of the fob building, and then we're just going to...
Vader Centurion driving his MRAP straight towards contact.
Alright.
Oh, they're holding fire.
No location on radio, like guys.
Now they're holding position. Expect chicken to get tapped out of this MAT V. Nope. A little bit more movement here.
We're not gonna do anything.
I think they're trying to save Alex here.
Let's just go down the road. Go down the road, down the road.
Oh, contact.
Okay. Yeah, toward northwest. Just drive.
Lots of contacts in the north.
Are you hit at all?
No, I'm good.
Vader and chicken make it out of there alive.
Any clue where there are contacts at?
Yep. F735 confirmed. building.
Playing Godzilla.
F735. Copy that.
Have the radio.
One on the fire.
Once you got pinned to the wall.
Oddball and Russell to Jimmy is just looking at the stairs. Here comes Play.
They're shooting from the north.
Play makes it through, but he gets hit.
Hold the
Alright,
door.
they're all
I got a
upstairs.
minute.
I don't think he knows which side.
Second story.
Radio on the second story here, so they have to clear out everyone, and there's 3 people in this building, I think. Maybe 4. Hold on. Oddball, Russell Jimmy's, and Bump. Yeah, so there's 3 people in here.
No.
Striker even taking some shots here. Just trying to perforate the side of this building.
You just killed somebody.
Kills Bump.
Yeah, he's killing someone upstairs.
So that's Russian command
Push,
dead.
Group up and push. I'm gonna be right
Get
behind
on me. I'll go first.
you. Yeah, I'm on you.
You ready?
Yep. Someone's crawling outside.
Russell to Jimmy's gets one going up the stair. It's up to Clay to clear the building. And Clay... Blind fire. Oh, the second peek was not successful for Clay. Russell to Jimmy's. Able to clear and hold the building. Nobody else near there. 29 kills for Russia, 24 kills for US. US starting to get close now.
Squad 4, do you have comms?
Bacon Batman.
Doesn't seem like it.
Soloing the striker now.
That'd be a negative. Alright, you gotta try to link up with them best you can.
So you got Harv and Redibus.
Okay, we're
I will have my guy.
Oh, sorry, G-Man and Redibus.
Can you get music to link up?
Building to the southwest.
That is the plan current.
Copy.
There's a fire team starting to come down from the south here, or from the north. Chicken and Vader actually ditched their tow MRAP. Uh-oh. Liberal Pundit, where's he looking? Vader and Chicken are just moving in the open. Lib is on the ground and he's looking east. Chicken and Vader making some progress, getting closer to Rats in Your Nightmare. Though they might push past. Rat's returning fire as his buddy gets destroyed from up the road here, possibly by Redibus. Vader and Vader and Chicken know he's here now. Maybe Liberal's gonna come back and check. Well, Chicken just destroyed Rats. That was oof.
That might have been Shishin.
Maybe that was him. Where was he?
No, there was 2. He was right.
Right, Striker's now indestructible. I'm assuming there's no last left since it's saying they're not shooting at me. So, if you
Real
find
quick.
contact, make sure you call
Is
it out.
music getting contact right now?
Okay, well, it sounds like your squad.
Sure.
Squad 4 is taking shots from the northwest somewhere up there.
I think it was an AR and a rifleman that engaged us. Yeah.
So Liberal on the hill. Looks like we're down to 1, 2, 3 Russians remaining now. Maybe 4. I think it's just 3.
Next to music on the hill, direct northwest of us.
So they're trying to chase down Liberal over there. Meanwhile, Fulcrum has a bipod and is able to help Russell to Jimmy's keep his building clear.
Yeah, we dug down the radio, yeah.
Negative.
Lib gets a kill. And Vader just walks alongside Liberal there.
You got him.
I got him. I got him. I got him.
It looks like the numbers are coming down to it now.
Damn it, man. Fucking lost him.
Not enough Russians remaining. I think we're down to 2 Russians. No, Raptor Force and Crystal. So there's 4 Russians remaining. They're just off the point. They're taking their time to come back. They're working their way slowly to get back in. And Appa didn't see him for sure, so... Looks like G-Man's starting to make progress, and he might be going upstairs here. No, he's not. But he's in the building next door. U.S. forces are looking to try to clear this out here. We're getting close to the end of our operation time for today, as these guys finish up the round here. We'll be done for this week, but next week we'll have operations Wednesdays and Saturday. One operation on Wednesday. Right now on the calendar. We also usually 2 streams on Saturday. Also, a few other things. I think we might actually have a postscripted mission tomorrow. I gotta double check that. Usually I have this stuff written down, but yikes, I forgot to check. Fulcrum is still holding the building from the outside. Just opposite in the Ridgeway. Right now, all he's doing is looking for people to run in at the building. Surprised you didn't see G-Man, actually. Because G-Man was right there, so maybe Fulcrum just didn't notice. Maybe the camo was too strong. Yeah, we do have a postscriptum mission tomorrow. Birds of a Feather starts 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time. No basic required, so if you're interested in participating in a One Life operation, you have postscriptum. There you go. Rat, check the Discord for spectator instructions.
Where is he at? Is he inside? Upstairs? Is he upstairs? I don't know.
Lots of people running outside the building. Fulcrum not doing anything about it.
If you can, see if you can circle around to the other windows on the southeast side of it.
Russell to Jimmy's.
You need grenades. I have.
Makes another.
Fuck.
Oh no, that was G-Man killing Vader Centurion. Fulcrum opens up from the opposite side there. A great distraction. Russell to Jimmy's actually got hit. He's having a bandage. Does anyone hear him bandaging?
Okay, guy inside there dead. No? Okay.
Crystal and Raptor Force making their way closer.
Up top, second floor.
Do you have any idea where he's located?
Russell to Jimmy's bandages.
That's coming southwest. Southwest. Striker at southwest.
And looks like Raptor Force and Crystal
Yeah, behind you. Southwest.
Started making their presence known here too. Of course, there's no answer. Wait. Crystal is a lat. Crystal could destroy the Striker, actually. Striker throws up a smoke screen. if Crystal is really careful with it and has an RPG, might have a chance to get this striker down. I mean, wouldn't that be horrible?
We're gonna beat this. We're gonna breach this room. This building has the fob in it. The only way we can have them push us is by taking this fob. We get contact northeast. Now with these.
Raptor Force just killed Redibus. And
he's close to your building.
What?
On the east side.
That was south, directly south in the hut.
In the hut?
Yeah, little tiny,
I'm telling. The orange one? The orange one?
No, to your right. Real close, like 20 feet. Next to the street. Right to the right of the street.
Yeah.
Can you
peeks
push,
it again?
Can you push through this crack?
does Crystal have an RPG? Maybe not.
Next to the sandbag in the wall, can you move through that or no?
Alright, watch that gap.
Still got the rifle out, not even trying to take the RPG tube off the shoulders, so I guess Crystal doesn't have a shot here, which is unfortunate. Gotta bamboozle the striker without anything to do with. Now the U.S. still don't have control of the objective. Russell T. Jimmy's still up there. Not a lot of people left here. 1, 2, 3 Russians against 1, 2, 3 U.S. I thought it was more. Coming down to a 3v3 here. Actually, it's 3v4. Because Fulcrum's still alive. It's just Music and Appa with Bacon Batman. Bacon Batman gonna spam the walls.
Hearing footsteps. Can pound that.
Oh no, Music died. The Fulcrum. Oh, great recall there. Shot there on Fulcrum by Appa.
Alright, Music's dead. I'm outside of the striker.
There we go. Bacon's done.
Two guys on the hills north now. There's an AR and another rifleman.
It's down to Appa and
Going back
Bacon.
to the striker if I can't make it. Golden.
Russell to Jimmy's gets up here. Might have a line on Appa. He does. And the U.S. had the striker, had the numbers, and lost it all.
You still good? Oh, he's dead? Oh, come on!
It is now 3v1 in the striker. And the U.S. have the onus to push in to clear the objective where Russell to Jimmy's is at. If Bacon can kill Russell to Jimmy's through the wall here, that would be the most ideal situation. Bacon gonna throw some smoke, although there's 2 people behind him. Raptor Force is even getting out here. He's crawling out. Hasn't even thought about repositioning here. Wait, did Crystal just grab the RPG tube? No, Crystal still has rifle out. Crystal, I thought I heard a something move there. Maybe just Russell to Jimmy's switching weapons or something. And we're just sitting here waiting for... Nope, Bacon actually got out of the striker. Here we go. Russell D. Jimmy's versus Bacon Batman. Russell D. Jimmy's holding the angle he's been holding for the last 20 minutes. It's all up to Bacon. If he can get this first kill, it's up to everyone else to hold the... It's up to him to hold off against 2 more infantry. Bacon starting to come up here. What's he gonna do? Russell D. Jimmy's pre-firing it. Not enough, and Russell D. Jimmy's destroys Bacon Batman, and that's it. Russia gonna win. 3 people left, and they had 10 less people to start the round with. Unfortunate there. Thank you guys so much for coming out today. That was the end of Squad Ops streams for today. We'll be doing another stream on Wednesday and also on Saturday after that. Might even have one tomorrow, actually. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not going to be around to stream it tomorrow, but it's certainly possible that we will have a postscriptum mission streamed here tomorrow. If you are interested in watching that, please follow the channel, turn on notifications. You will get notifications when we are good to go. Thank you all so much for coming out. Have a great evening.
Smoke it, move.
Shoot in the corners of the room, guys.
Throwing smoke.
Frag out, frag out. Let's go.
Okay, cool.
We got engaged from the north on the bunkers that we're currently.
Salty potato.
Hold fire the BTR, hold fire the BTR, friendly fire the BTR, friendly fire the BTR! Fucking Christ, it's still shooting!
Relax, dude. They're not shooting at you. You're getting ganked by someone else.
Well, he's dead, so.
All runs in.
Oh, I'm moving.
If the push comes from
They're
the
fucking
north
surrounding us.
and the east, you're gonna be the flanking element. You're gonna push it through
I gotta reload.
northeast, and then start engaging from that.
Oh, Bert and Isaac are going to throw a grenade in.
That's it.
But not yet.
Unlucky, it landed on the little pedestal there. Zero real defensive positions here.
Seeing shit in the field, so if I'm really just that crazy.
Check fight milk, you're crazy.
The way the grass moves makes me think I'm seeing stuff, man.
I mean, at this point, he actually is.
Nope, you're not seeing anything.
Yeah.
You're not seeing anything. Entire INS fire team goes through.
This might be bad.
Oh, and Garrett gets killed from his side. Looks like Nasty Nate. Ooh, a grenade. Bad grenade. Aware of Sloth here. Keeping about 10 meters.
Yeah. Got it.
K9 comes around. Oh boy.
Here's the baguette. It's served really hot and fat. You have to open your mouth really wide and consume it.
Well, I'm an ethereal being speaking to you from another dimension. How does that work for your restaurant?
That's it. When it hits terminal velocity, and then it can travel through space time.
Holy fuck, shut up.
Diddly going.
And then it's these guys here on the west. Look at Lima Beam. Set up, just spraying the. Oh no. Oh no, it's a turkey shoot for him. It's a turkey shoot. Lima Beam. Oh no.
They've vacated the area. It's just Ranger by himself now.